What is going on YouTube? Is Attackonsamurott here bringing you yet another OU Wi-Fi battle here on a lovely Thursday afternoon. Yes, this will probably upload sometime tomorrow morning or afternoon on Thursday. I'm actually pre-recording a bunch of battles tonight on Wednesday because I do have the NPA draft analysis I want to get done on Sunday and upload, so yeah. I won't have time to, record a video for that Sunday. Anyways, we're going against Attackonsamurott, who's actually a longtime follower of mine. He just recently came back to my streams after a break. And last time we battled, I lost. He has the video uploaded on his channel, I believe. But this time, we rematched him. And I might have lost here too. But you're going to have to watch the video and find out. Anyways, on his team, he has Swampert, Scizor, Virizion, Snorlax, Alakazam, and Arcanine. Basically a mixed tier team. Because Snorlax is Yu-Gi-Oh! And I believe Virizion is Ryu? Not really sure. On my team, I have my Mega Scizor team with Zapdos, Heatran, Latios, Scizor, Klefki, and Keldeo. So yeah, enjoy this Wi-Fi battle, guys. It's pretty intense, So yeah, my opponent's going to lead off with the Swampert. I'm going to lead off with Zapdos. I'm going to switch Zapdos out. In case he decides to go for a Rock Slide or a Ice Punch or an Avalanche, I'm going to switch into Keldeo because he does resist those attacks. So here comes Keldeo. However, he does go for the Stealth Rocks, and that's a bit unfortunate because now I have to waste my time getting Latios in here to defog. I go for the Choice Spec Secret Sword, which doesn't even do half. I mean, that's just crazy. He goes for a Scald, and he gets a nice burn from that. Awesome, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm going to switch Keldeo. I'm going to go right into my Latios. I think he pulls a double switch here. Not really sure. Yeah, there was a double switch. He goes into Alakazam. Don't know if he predicted my Latios switching or not. However, I know Latios is slower than Alakazam, so I'm not going to keep Latios in. I'm going to go right into Rage Quit the Klefki, and I really need to find a way to get those rocks off the field. It's very imperative to me. So he goes for a Shadow Ball. He's expecting the Thunder Wave because, hey, that's what pretty much all Klefkis do. I'm going to go for Foul Play, knowing very well that he's going to switch into something. He's going to switch into Finn the Swampert, and I do go for the Foul Play, which is great for me. Finn does take a nice, foul play. Barry activates that does damage to me after a contact move. That's pretty interesting. I'm not really used to seeing that. However, I do switch out Klefki, and I am going to go right into my Latios here. This is going to take some Stealth Rocks damage. For Scald, it doesn't burn, unfortunately. He switches out and goes into Hibernation, the Snorlax, as I go for a Defog. So I got the rocks off my side of the field, which is very good for me. I'm going to switch Latios out, and I'm going to go right into Blood Crater, the Heatran, because it does pretty much resist any attack that Snorlax has, barring Earthquake, which I don't really see too many Snorlaxes carry. He does go for a Body Slam. He's not going to get the Paralysis, which is great for me. Excellent. Happy about that. He's going to withdraw his Hibernation, the Snorlax, and he is going to go right into Finn, the Swampert, as I go for Toxic, and I poison his Swampert. Wasn't sure if his Snorlax had Thick Fat or Immunity, but nonetheless, I'm going to switch Heatran out right after this. Don't want to keep in. They're taking Earthquake, and I'm going to go right into my Latios here. And unfortunately, he's going to go for an Ice Beam, which is going to finish off Latios with a crit. I'm not really sure if the crit mattered or not. It is super effective, but it wasn't stab. I'm not really sure that Swampert was invested in attack, in special attack. So yeah, I'm going to go right into my Keldeo here. I do believe I go for a Scald. And he's going to switch right into What's Life the Virizion, or What is Life the Virizion. And yeah, the Scald is going to do not that much damage to him. And I don't get the burn, sadly. So his Virizion gets healed leftovers. Unfortunate, but hey. Keldeo's going to suffer a burn, and I can't keep Keldeo in there because Keldeo is Specs. So yeah, I'm going to go right into Rage Quit the Klefki, and he's going to go for the Focus Blast, predicting the switch out. Not really that good of a predict, considering, well, obviously I had no choice here. So Klefki's going to get healed with leftovers, and I want to say go for Thunder Wave? But he does switch into a Swampert here, and it does not affect him. He's going to get healed with leftovers, and his Swampert's going to take some poison damage. I'm going to go for Foul Play, hoping that I do have speed, and yes I do. Swampert is now down for the count. So I don't have to worry about Stealth Rocks being set up, unless Snorlax somehow gets Stealth Rocks. I don't believe he does, so that's a relief. Anyways, he's going to switch into first gen, the Uber. Going for Thunder Wave, paralyze it, neutralize the speed. That's fine. And he is going to hit the Shadow Ball, and that will finish off Klefki completely. So Klefki is knocked out. I'm going to switch to my Zapdos. Now I can Volt Switch freely because there's no ground type on his team. Exerts pressure and Volt Switch. He's going to switch out into Hibernation the Snorlax. Here we go, Volt Switch on Snorlax, and that does not that much because Snorlax is a bulky ass Pokemon. I'm going to switch into Blood Crater the Heatran. I believe I'm going to set up my Stealth Rocks here because now that his only Stealth Rock setter is knocked out, I don't have to worry about needing to defog, especially since Latios is out. So, Body Slam, and does it paralyze Heatran this time? No, it does not. Awesome. I believe I go for a Lava Plume here to try and burn it. So I do go for the Lava Plume. I'm not really sure what set this Snorlax is. He goes for a Body Slam, and this time he does paralyze Heatran, unfortunately. But that's the way it goes. Our Leftovers Recovery. Yeah, that's pretty much the item I run on my Heatran. He's going to switch out his Snorlax and go into What is Life? The Virizion. I do believe I go for Roar. Yep, I do go for Roar in case he decides to try to set up with Snorlax, and that's fine. So out comes first gen Uber, the Alakazam. I'm going to go right for the Lava Plume. He's going to go for a Shadow Ball. It's not going to do much because my Heatran is specially defensive. That was a critical hit too. Lava Plume is going to do almost half, basically. Well, it does half, pretty much. And he's going to go for a Calm Mind. Just try and take out my Heatran from this range. I do go for a Lava Plume on his Alakazam. This is not his Mega. I don't believe he has a Mega here. Leftovers Recovery. And does he get fully paralyzed? No, he doesn't. He goes for Shadow Ball. That does a decent chunk. And Lava Plume will finish off Alakazam in this range. So, pretty good, I have to say. Next out comes What is Life Virizion. I'm going to hope he misses the Focus Blast and go for Lava Plume. There's really no other switch-ins I have here. But he's going to go for a Focus Blast. It will hit Heatran, and that's going to be the end of Heatran. So, knocked out. Good game. Heatran, see you later. Alright. He's going to heal the Leftovers, and I'm going to go right into my Scizor. Slade the Scizor. Go for the Mega Evolution, and go for a Superpower, predicting an Arcanine switch. However, he goes into Deadpool his own Scizor. So, I'm going to get that Mega Evolution right off the bat. And go for that Superpower. So, at the very least, I'll hit his Scizor for neutral damage. And it knocks it out with a critical hit, which is very unfortunate for him. So now at -1 in the defense and special defense department. He's going to switch out his Alpha, the Arcanine. Not going to keep Scizor in, that'd be suicidal. I'm going to sack off the Zapdos instead. I will probably need Scizor later for the Virizion and the Snorlax, so my best bet is to switch into Zapdos and just sack it off. He goes for a Flare Blitz, which is going to do a crap ton of damage to Zapdos, unfortunately. Look at that, knocks it down to 24 HP, does about 142 HP of damage. He goes for Extreme Speed to finish off the Zapdos, that's fine. And this Arcanine is Life Orb. So here I out loud said I'm going to go for Icy Wind, predicting the Virizion switch. So he goes into Hibernation instead, but I went for a Secret Sword. In case he was listening in onto the battle stream sniping. And I don't know if that was the case. I'm going to assume not, but some of my viewers were speculating he did. So, anyways, I'm really glad I hit that Secret Sword. I mean, either way, I'm going to knock something out. So he goes into What is Life to Virizion. They both have 108 base speed, and I believe I do speed tie with him. And I do win the speed tie, so Secret Sword is going to finish off Virizion, knock it out. And it's going to take burn damage, and out comes Alpha the Arcanine. And this match is pretty much won because he's going to take a rocks damage, and his Life Orb is going to knock him out. So whether it knocks out Keldeo or not, it doesn't matter. Extreme Speed. Keldeo hangs off 2 HP, and Arcanine will faint due to its own Life Orb. So, yeah, nothing personal. I didn't know if you were stream sniping or not. I have no idea. I'm going to assume you weren't. It was not meant to be an accusation. But, yeah, good game, man. Thank you so much for the battle. Anyways, that was a pretty intimidating battle. I'm glad I got the Swampert out ASAP, so I didn't have to worry about the Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks most likely would have really made a difference. And I'm not sure if I critically on Scizor would have mattered. Probably would have gone for a second Superpower, but I'm going to switch into Arcanine on that. So, we will never know what would have happened if that Superpower did not critical hit to Scizor. He did not run a Mega, which I can respect. I mean, not every team needs a Mega Evolution. Well, maybe that Scizor was his Mega. We didn't really see it. I mean, it got buffed with the Superpower immediately when it came into the field. But yeah, thanks again for watching this battle, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another Wi-Fi battle. Have a fantastic night. Peace.